we are back with round 2 from our locals at Dean's Dugout last weekend. We will have Arby playing his version of MetalGarurumon on the left, and Stack playing his Gaiomon build on the right. Dude, I love both of these decks. Melga, obviously, you know that I love Melga, but Gaio is so fun, and Stack's done well with it too. So I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah. Gaio is extremely fun.
Yeah. When it hits, it really just like pops off. So it's gonna be fun to see. Thank you guys again for tuning into this series. If you missed round 1, we will have the link to it down below, as well as the link for round 3, which will be our last one. So without further ado, let's hop right into this one.
I'd also just like to say that I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who taught Stack the way of the Gaio.
You were, and you taught me the way of the Gaio too. So
I did. I was the OG Gaio boy. I did it before it was cool. I love that Arby has just put every dog deck he has in Luga sleeves. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but Arby's really been cooking with this list too. He's been...
Oh, dude, he has.
He's been really cooking. And I think arguably too, Melga just... Yes, we're not in EX5 yet when it gets like absolutely busted, but like with the new Bukamon, like Melga is sitting and eating really well.
I feel like a lot of the... I mean, everyone in general has like we talked about this before about how our local meta, I think, has just like gotten better and better as time has gone on. But I think the Hyper Coliseum boys, the team here, I think BT-14 has definitely been like a meta for us. A lot of us have been really cooking and doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And practicing and stuff. It's been really cool to see.
We saw Stack set up with a Agu and a training, and then Arby sort of reciprocates by putting a Gabu and training.
Oof.
Does whiff, unfortunately, but is able to go with Gabu X in the back and play out another training.
Yeah.
And is able to hit a Garuru this time around.
Yeah, it doesn't completely whiff. That new Agumon SR is so much gas for Greymon decks. I still think it weirdly works better in like an Agumon deck rather than like in a way. I mean, like, just because if you go into Agu X in the back, you're kind of like whiffing it, or you're basically just running the Agumon basically says I don't want to go into Agumon X. Sorry, excuse me.
But I mean, to be fair too, like you also do get that plus 2k, which is really nice.
Does he need a Tamer and play the Evil for free? You should have Evil for free there, no?
I think so, actually. Yeah.
Pretty sure Agumon is just start of main. Oh, no, you have to have a Tamer with Tekami in name. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So it does correctly go into it for 2, and then able to go into Metal Gray for 1 after popping the training.
Does choke Arby to 1, which is basically with those trainings there, Arby's at 5 effectively for an Evil cost.
So Arby does say, yep, we're pushing up, here we go. Goes into the Promo Guru and draws. Looks like he is missing his Garuru X, but is able to go into the restricted Guru, Guru.
But because he has the one Gabumon X in there, he has more sources, so he has jamming.
Yeah.
So he's able to...
Pseudo battle protection.
It's so insane, man. It's so crazy what it can do. Arby's currently looking at the Melga Ace to clear the Metal Gray, which I think, honestly, is your best play.
Yeah.
Sack hasn't have any protections on it.
So it goes into it effectively for 3, and then we'll choose to pitch 3.
Yep, so Ruru, Agabu X. I pitches the left, yeah.
And then he can choose to either swing here and discard 1 to pop the lowest level, or honestly just go into Melga, choke him to 1, and bounce the Metal Gray back to hand. So he's got multiple ways to...
Yeah, he's gonna do the deletion thing. He doesn't have X-Antibody in sources, so he can't Digivolve off the swing.
Right.
But
he could have just done that too,
yeah, and then just chokes to 1 on suspends.
I think I was just thinking, like, with his hand size being kind of small, you could just swing. You're gonna live, right? And then go into Melga for 1.
Yeah,
and just bounce.
True.
So Stack is just forced to play out an Agu to search. I love how he just throws his card.
Yeah, that's a Stack staple. That is a Stack staple.
Picks up the Gray. What? Gray X?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it does got the Gray X. Okay.
Arby hatches, Buka into Gabu X, swings with Melga, hits a Greymon.
Interesting thing too, that Agumon doesn't go into a level 4 with Greymon and name, it goes into specifically Greymon, so you can't go into Greymon X off the Agumon start of main effect.
Oh, interesting. Okay, good to know.
With a note, in case it comes up during the match.
So Arby just passes turn, puts him to 1 by playing a boost. Can pick up his pieces and cycle, but arguably, I mean, I think Stack is just in a pretty rough spot right now. Doesn't seem like he can even play out a tie, which is even rougher.
Then
restand from the Melga will bounce the Greymon.
Yeah, because all turns.
Not like this. Swings with Melga. Draws off of the promo Guru. It's a tie, okay.
Or it's your turn rather than all turn, sorry. I'm silly Billy.
Plays a cool boy. Oh. Or not. He's debating maybe to crack the boost and then play cool boy.
He did hit a tie out of security, you said, right? So
yeah, so swings with jamming with the Kabu X.
It's so stupid, dude. It's so dumb.
Because the wording is basically has equal to or less than, right?
As long as your opponent doesn't have equal or more sources than any one of your Digimon, then you gain jamming.
Yeah. Which is wild for blue decks.
Yeah, I mean, just giving anything jamming can be so strong, especially if you can just give a rookie jamming when they push up turn 1, if they just hard play something to pass. Like, that's so much early aggression that's so scary. And something that, like, is as memory efficient as blue.
Yeah.
Stack is trying to look up to see if he has to, like, a line he can go up here.
Does go into Sagittarius to pop the Gabu X, which is pretty good.
And he gives his Metal Grade 1k blocker, but...
So Arby will unsuspend, try to bounce, but we do have protection there, so we can strip 2 sources. At least stay alive for another turn, maybe. Has to block, which I think is just prolonging the inevitable at this point.
Yeah, there's nothing Stack can do at this point. The blue's such a memory efficient color, and Arby's not going to give him too much memory. So Stack knows, he scoops, and they're going game 2.
Sheesh.
Fucking.
That's just like precision.
That was impressive, man.
And Arby just like a surgeon at the operating table.
Yeah, he knows what he's
slicing
doing.
And dicing.
Cutting up that security.
But yeah, I mean, I think just Melga's so good now. I mean, we haven't even seen it at like full Melga. Like everybody's been like, oh, EX5 Melga's when it's gonna come back. I honestly think Melga's back now. Yeah,
I think if you play it right, Melga is definitely back right now. I agree. And then EX5, it just gets scarier.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it's hard to believe when you see a game like that, but it does definitely just get scarier because the new X-Antibody line is so much stronger.
You know what else is scarier too, right?
No.
Melga Bond.
Please don't talk to me for the rest of this video. We don't have to converse anymore. We're fine. All right, guys. This is TJ here with my solo commentary video. Ben is unfortunately out of the picture. Crazy.
Banished.
Dude, speaking of the EX5, though, I'm excited for the Sovereigns and the... I mean, everything. EX5 is such a good set. Grace Nova, Leo, Sovereigns, Anubis, Levia.
I think you brought it up on one of our podcasts, too, like how EX5 is probably, like, the first EX set that's actually, like, game-changing.
Yeah,
like,
EX5...
Not a significant EX set.
Yeah, because every EX set I think has added a little bit to it, where we've seen some stuff come out of it, or like there's like one deck that'll come out of it that's like decent, or something with support that's okay. I don't even know. I looked away. I was looking at EX5 cards.
Cards are flying.
He's getting aggressive. He's getting mad. The dog, it's barking. Awooga. But
EX5, man. Crazy.
But like, I mean, outside, because Grace Nova didn't really perform in JP, but like from our test matches, it seems like it's decent with how much memory gain it has. It seems like it can do some work. But like the Mitamamon, like Kentaro support or vaccine support in general, really with that. The Sovereign deck did well. Mitama did pretty good. The Leomon deck did very well. Leopardmon deck, I think, did see some decent stuff. Even Suka Poop did well. Anubis, we know how oppressive that is, and Leviah is just like the first portion of it. We get the rest of it with BT-15. That's even insane, and Leviah even during EX5 was pretty good. It is probably the most meta warping EX set.
What is going on down there? 2 trainings and no rookies for both of these guys, and until Arby finally hits him.
Yeah.
Place with another Gabu X, the search. Ooh, can only pick up Omni X, which I mean is not a bad hit.
No, it's fine. I mean, he's already in a pretty good spot. Though that being said, Stack did see his tie very early, which is good. Opts to just go Greymon in the back though. Or what he's thinking about it. He thinks he knows he can free Evo.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
Is that the memory setter tie?
Yeah, I think that's smarter. I think he just tries to set up for a big turn play. Tries to make a powerful stack that even if Arby promotes out and tries to do stuff, he can hopefully block it. And force into strip protections, or can won't have to worry about being bounced very easily.
So we see Arby here promote the Gabu that he had in raising. Oh, well, wait, what?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a level 4, and seeing what Stack has on board, Arby's like, I need to just start playing cards to have some gas.
Sure.
But I don't know if giving Greymon that much is good, because he just goes into the Greymon for free. Doesn't look like he has a Greymon X, but we'll go into Metal Gray for 3. Can raid over that Wereguru, but oh no, he doesn't.
Pop. Wondering if he maybe should have just.
And that's a misplay. I think that's a misplay. I think Stack should have raided into the Were.
Okay, well that's an outright because he can now trash security. Oh wait, no, that Wereguru still stays. He's able to go into Gaio.
Still hasn't tapped his tie to gain memory or use his training, which is interesting. Okay, now he uses his tie, so he'll gain a memory. He'll swing 2 checks.
3 checks, right?
Yeah, true. 3 checks. You put out another tie if you'd like. I guess Stack was thinking more aggression than anything else, but I think board control would have been...
Oh no! The ace.
He does have 1 layer of protection though, so it's something. But I think Arby has a Metal X and he has an Omni X in hand. Yeah, Stack. Oh man. So I think if he raided into that stack, DP wise, he would have been big enough because of the tie.
Oh god, that's unfortunate.
And the
getting a boost and an X-Antibody too. Oh. No.
Actually, wait, no, he might not have been big enough. He would only been 9, 10k. Yeah, he would have been 10. He would have been a little bit too short of being able to swing through the Were.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, this is like speaking after it's all happened, right? But I mean, you could argue now that like Arby looks like a fucking genius.
Yeah, no, it worked out. I mean, it was a good play.
Yeah.
Arby's gonna swing.
Can't proc the Omni effect, but you can at least
crash the card to attempt to pop.
Pop it.
Then goes into Metal X
for 1.
Yep, and bounces. Now the thing with that though is that there's a lot of early aggression that Arby misses out on.
But now, I mean, I think if he basically, because he knows he has a free turn at this point, I almost feel like wideboarding is your best bet. Or like trying to build up a wider board if possible, just so that you know that you're gonna have those like multiple swings coming in next turn. And Melga with Omni X paired in will be effectively 2 checks. So if you can get by 3, you basically can call game. Which Arby's starting it right now.
X-Antibody I think does help him, but I mean the thing is Arby has a means of keeping turn while after unsuspending. He doesn't have a rookie in the back. There's 4 swings up. I don't know if Stack can do anything about this.
No, like even without the rookie too, right? Like you pop your 2 lower levels on the board, you swing using X-Antibody going to Omni X, trash the last security, and then just that's it.
Yeah, and this just goes to show like how fast Melga can be. Yeah. And what the Melga Ace can do for it, because Stack was just missing some of like the right cards to be able to boost high enough to swing over the Were. Even if he went Melga Ace, it just ends up kind of just falls apart. Stack can't really do anything. He just has to build in the back and hope that he sees something out of security. He does have Hades Force in the deck, or at least he should still, last I knew.
Swing, hits a Gaio.
Dies.
Swing jamming with Labra.
Yep.
Opts to swing and draw, which is fair. And swing and swing.
Yeah, no Hades, just swings for game.
Wow.
Yeah, I think if Stack saw Hades Force, I think he actually wins the game there, because then he just deletes the Melga and then gains 4 memory. Correct. So it would have passed turn back over to him. Yep. But yeah, no dice. This is how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, very just smooth from Arby. And Arby arguably has also put in a lot of work grinding with this deck. He's like grinded the heck out of this deck between practicing with us and at locals. So definitely well deserved. That's for sure.
Agreed. Yeah, he's the dog man. He has been cooking with both Melga and Fenry, 100%.
But yeah, I mean, I think just like you said, just how fast Melga can be with the right pieces is absolutely insane. I think you also saw like just Arby being a good player as well too. You know, like I probably would not have seen that like just drop the Werguru play at the time, just because I just don't like giving my opponent that much memory. So like that sort of play like scares me. But honestly, like if you can read the situation, you have the Melga ace in hand. Like honestly, that's not a bad play at all.
Yeah,
so,
no, I agree.
Something I learned today. Thank you, Arby.
Oh man.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. We will be hopping on to round 3, which will be the last one for our set today. So we'll see you guys over there. Bye-bye.
Bye.